Hi, it's another episode of Weaverdice River City. I'm Reddit user Onitan.
And I'm Randy.
My player with a real name. And
Don't look for me.
don't look for him anywhere because he doesn't have any online presence. So last time you had yet another fight with the Weed Smokers 420. And you just arrested more mooks, and you shot some of their plant monsters, and then the actual capes escaped in their ejection pods. But that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, and they crashed their monster truck.
Which is now mine. We just gotta fix it.
Yeah, so you towed the monster truck away back to the base, and so it's been a couple days, and you go back up to Director Higgins. And
Chuck Carter reporting for duty, sir.
he's back. He's his usual self. Oh, hey, good to see you here, Carter. It's a good job with that. You got some more of their street thugs and all that. That's good. Listen. So you've been attacking these weed smokers a lot. This gang here, the drug dealers.
Technically, sir, they start with me every single time. I'm just trying to ask them some questions and be nice.
Oh, right.
I think.
Well, that's not really your job. Your job is to arrest them. But either way, you've been attacking them a lot, and they, as you know, we've identified at least 3 Cape gangs in the city. It seems as though some open warfare has broken out between some of the gangs now. So they, and then he kind of trails off, and he looks at his computer for a few seconds.
Looks out his window for a second. Goes,
Typing.
it's kind of cold in here. Let me close it.
Yeah. And he says, well, yeah, it looks like they've been laying a bit low ever since you wrecked their truck. So we think they may be trying to regroup and get some more materials together to build more equipment and maybe get some more minions. So you can either continue pursuing the drug dealers, or you can try attacking one of the other gangs. We got the Iron Eagles, the White Supremacists, and then this other gang you haven't really engaged much with yet either.
Sir, I just need to let you know that Ferdinand seems to feel that Tinkers are the bigger threat, so I'm just going to continue chasing after those weed smokers for now.
Oh, yeah, it's good, yeah, we should have really made that guy the team leader. Alright, well, anyway,
I don't know, he might have shot somebody in the head.
Anyway, so,
volition.
if that's what you want, so, yeah, get out there and, go look for some more threats. You're dismissed.
Sure thing, boss.
So you go back down to the elevator, and, you go back down to the room with your team.
So, okay, everybody, briefing room now.
Okay, so they all kind of gather around you.
Okay, I want everybody to gear up. We're going to be heading back up. Dolph, any word on the truck? How's your back? Is our vehicle working?
You mean our van or the new truck with the
No,
big...
I know you're not smart enough to fix the Tinker truck. I'm asking you, is our actual truck that you crashed still working?
Oh, yeah, I think they got some guys to work on that.
I just want to make sure, because I don't want to have to go borrow from the police or getting uppity.
Then he just kind of stares off.
Okay, so has anybody else done any look into these people here? Any word on these plant monsters? Somebody tell me what they know about them.
And Slade and Pepper both look like they kind of want to say something to you, and
Pepper, tell me what you think.
Well, he's like, sir, we believe that these plant monsters are some sort of a Tinker creation, sir.
Good. Somebody's growing plants. It's great to know. Slate, what else do you think?
She says, I would surmise that this Tinker has some sort of powers over biology, specifically pertaining to plants.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Master Commander Higgins, I don't remember his name at the moment, seems to believe that they've gone to ground and are going to be gathering supplies. So, is there any way that we can harry them? Any ways that we could... anybody have any suggestions on how to prevent them from getting supplies and maybe draw them out?
Ferdinand's just like, you gotta get them in their nests. We've got to pursue them deeper into their territory.
Sounds like a good plan, Ferdinand, but first, where would they be hiding? It's like their territory is down the street. It's like we're on the same block as them. We barely make it out of our driveway every time.
Well, obviously, you've got to look for a place that's big enough to hold a lab.
Any warehouses in the area we can get to?
And
Most
like,
likely
yes,
on
sir.
foot because
There are at
Dolph's
least
gonna trash again.
there are at least. Pepper's like, yes, sir. There are at least 10 warehouses in this vicinity near the river, sir.
Okay, then let's head to the warehouses.
All right.
But
so-
first, let's make sure everybody is packed up properly this time.
Mm-hmm.
Porkins, same thing.
Oh,
Still eating.
yes.
Pack an extra lunch. We're gonna be out all night.
Oh boy.
Make sure you have your foam gun, your foam grenades.
Oh yeah.
I'll be carrying the same thing. We're also don't forget to carry your standard issue 9mm with rubber bullets. We don't want to forget it this time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And everybody else, standard rifles, flashbangs. Except for Ferdinand, you got smoke.
A true warrior can use any tool to thrive.
Oh, and Pepper too. You can have smoke as well.
Oh yes, sir. I'll go get them right now.
Good job, my lad. And cut down on the coffee. Actually, bring me some coffee.
Yes, right away. What do you like? Milk or sugar? Or
Black, we're fine.
Black. Okay.
And none of that instant crap, though. I want something good.
Yes. Okay. And he runs off to the coffee maker.
Okay. Dolph, go get the truck ready. Bring it around front. We'll go meet you there.
He's like, where are the keys? He's feeling around on his person.
Do I roll like a perception check or something like that
ahead.
to see if I can help him? Like some sort of a check?
You gotta roll a 1. You don't see anything on him.
I have no idea where the keys are, Dolph.
Oh, I'm gonna go take a look, and he wanders off to the dorm area.
And then the end. It's like, well, that's the session.
Well, all right, guys. I'll see you in a couple of weeks from now. Actually, we can meet you every week now because I'm no longer working.
Well, from that aside, now he's looking for the keys. I guess I'm gonna.
He can look for the key. You always gotta look for the keys.
Yeah. So okay. That's I'm gonna say okay, team. Anybody I didn't assign a task to
comb the area for keys. So
look for the keys.
So several minutes later, you find the keys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna take Topher on the side. I'm just gonna let him know. He's like, okay, you did a good job last time. I apologize again for the mocking your name.
Oh.
Well. I've had HR have come to talk to me about that, as has.
And he looks a little bit kind of distracted about something else.
Topher,
Mm-hmm.
focus. What's wrong? Do I have to go beat somebody else with the phone book? Is there an issue that needs to be taken care of?
And he's just like, oh, well, I don't know. It's just that he's just like, well, that gang that we've been fighting. He's like, back when I was a villain, I got into a lot of confrontations with them. So I just kind of have a beef, and it's really been getting on my mind, those damn tinkers.
So, Topher, what I want you to do is I want you to focus that hate, that anger at this poor group of downtrodden 420 wheat smokers, and I want you to focus that into your wind, and I want you to take down the tinkers next time we go out. Also, when we come back, we have to go speak to marketing. I need to outfit you with more than a baseball bat.
Oh, okay. And then let me actually just roll. Okay, and you kind of get another. He just he kind of says something, and then you just kind of get the feeling he has something else to say.
Slate's too old for you.
And then he's just like, oh, her? No, it's not her. It's just this girl at my school. Man, her name's Rachel Amber, and I just can't stop thinking about her.
Please stop thinking about her. Focus on your work. I'm not your father, kid. I'm just your boss.
All right,
I'm basically your boss. Maybe we'll talk about it later. Right now, I just want to go punch somebody.
And then Ferdinand's like, yeah, there's no time for that side quest. It's time to get down to action.
It's like, no, I'm tabling that side quest for now.
Oh, okay.
We'll do our Mass Effect
Our
loyalty missions
mission.
after.
The loyalty mission can wait, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
It's time to go. So we have the keys. Everybody's got their tech. Where's my damn coffee?
Pepper's like, here it is, sir. Black as you wanted it, sir.
Thank you. And then I'm going to try to drink it because it's too hot. And then I'm like, okay, let's go.
All right.
Gear up. Roll out.
So you...
Dolph's driving.
Oh, he's driving again? And Ferdinand's
He's the designator driver.
And Ferdinand's
That's what
I really have to question your judgment. as a leader.
It's like, you can. I go, but that's what he went to school for as part of the PRT, specialized in, what is it? Like mechanics and like the carpool, he's the driver.
So you get into the vehicle, Dolph's driving. He rolls a 3. You get into a couple of minor fender benders. He bangs into a few things, but it doesn't really wreck the car too bad. It's kind of chugging along.
Did we stop and try to get the other people's information, or are we just driving away fast?
Well, other people.
Well, you said we got a little fender benders. We hit a couple of things.
Oh no,
Couple
like you hit stuff, like you know.
No hit and run. Okay.
He hit a telephone pole and a couple of other things.
He didn't hit any of the people that apparently congregate in front of our.
No, not the crowd this time. Just the actual stationary objects.
Dolph,
Did a couple $100 more worth of damage.
Dolph, one of these days, we're going to be subject to such a large lawsuit, but today's not that day, and I thank you. So now drive to the warehouses.
So you go to the area where there's a lot of warehouses down by the river, and so he pulls a car over. He pulls a van over.
Okay. Now this is me just being a jerk like usual. Do we have a megaphone?
Yeah, you can do that.
Like is it part of the thing, or am I just
It's
walking
on
around?
there's one on the van.
Okay, so I want to blare out from the van and go. I want to call them out. I can't think of anything cool to say, but I'm going to say, Weed Smokers 420, get your asses out of here. I'm here to take down you and your masters. Or are you too stoned to do anything?
Okay, so
Also, we have lots of free munchies. See Porkins.
and upon mention of the munchies, you can see a bunch of people coming out like, what? Munchies?
And then it's like, okay, are they mooks or are they?
There's some mooks, and there's also among the mix of the crowd a few plant creatures.
They came out for munchies too, really?
Well, at least they're following the crowd. They seem to be.
Wow, I almost kind of want to speak to people now and start giving them food and just to see what happens. Porkins, do you have enough for everybody?
Oh, he's just like got another. I think he's got some Mexican this time. He's got some tacos and.
Yeah, but does he have enough for everybody?
Well, he's a big guy.
It's okay. So intercom again. Okay, group 1, proceed to here, and I just want to speak to whoever's the least stoned out of you at the moment. Thank you.
Okay, and they're all kind of like they all come right up to your van and like you're an ice cream truck, and they're all just like congregating right outside the door.
Porkins, give him some of your Mexican you have.
He's like, "Aw," and he just kind of starts handing out. He takes a few more bites, and then he starts handing out the.
You have to share,
tacos.
Porkins.
Okay, there's more days right.
It's like he stopped by a Taco Bell and he got like the big party pack just for himself. Yeah. So I'm just going to point to the one that seems to be most with it. I'm going to say, you, take me to your leaders. I want to have words.
And he's like, okay. And then, as these are doing that, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Wait, and then I go, second group, please proceed forward to get your tacos.
Yeah. It seems like I keep missing this thing.
A little louder for the
like
people.
Third group, please proceed forward to get your tacos.
Oh, there it is. Okay, that was out of order. All right, so as that's happening,
Plant people are people too, can have tacos as well. Thank you.
So as that's happening, a huge volley of iron spikes comes down from the sky and starts impaling the weed smokers and the plant creatures.
But what about the tacos we just gave away?
And as they kind of were off their guard and they were munching on the tacos, and they just huge iron spikes just going right through their bodies, their chests, their limbs. People are getting cut down. There's blood all over.
So is the entire group around us kind of like?
Well, they're all kind of on one side of the truck. They open
so how many people like around like
a dozen or so?
Well, I know it called up about 4 groups of people to come get food. Did I get everybody?
Well,
coming
no,
out
there was there's only like a dozen or 2 people out there.
So they're all dead.
They're pretty much dead or injured.
Huh.
Many people have iron spikes through their bodies.
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna look to the team and go. Oh, I guess we're pretty successful and lucky there. We just wiped out most of the 420 wheat smokers.
And as that's happening, so you're just gonna do.
Are we locked in the truck? Are we blocked in?
Well, the van door is open.
Okay, so we're gonna grab our equipment and hop out.
Hold on a second. And as that happens, yeah, all of a sudden the van itself, seems to be hit with some sort of a large impact, and goes flying directly into one of the warehouses.
And we're still in it.
And these are pretty much, you were in it. So
damn it, Dolph! Learn how to drive.
No, the van was stationary.
I know.
I'm
blaming Dolph.
It suddenly went from the side and just rolled like a freaking like a freaking a barrel. So yous are all like tossed around in there, bumpity bump. Everybody's got bash damage to them right now. These are all wearing costumes, but you and your equipment are all like mixed up in there, like you're in a tumbler, like this, and then the van kind of like comes to a rest against one of the warehouses.
Are we still able to get out? Where's the location of the phone gun on top of the our van?
Your van is now like kind of prone.
I know. So is the phone gun against the wall, or
I guess it's sort of.
It's like so. It's not accessible to us. Is the van upside down?
The van is sort of on its side now.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that.
But you see, now the door's like above you.
Oh, okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, everybody, you all good? Anybody hurt?
Ow. What happened, sir?
Well, I shouldn't have appointed Dolph to drive, but that's another story altogether. We got hit.
So what he's...
Porkins, still eating?
My food, it's all over the place. He's like, he's looking for it. He's got his cell phone out. He's just like, where is it? Where is it? He's looking for it.
10-second roll. You need whatever touches the floor for 10 seconds. You're good. Okay, everybody, try to get out of the van. Let's get out of here. Grab what you can, and then you can tell me what people are able to grab on their way out.
Okay. Hang on a second. I didn't really expect you to sit in your fucking car like that.
Well, like I said, it's like may we live in interesting times is all I have to say. But no, everybody grab what you can. Let's get out. Let's try to form a form up.
So use
defensive formation.
So you kind of managed to crawl out of the van. I'm gonna go ahead and say, who's the first one out?
Well, it should probably be because I don't trust anybody, but at the same time I do trust him. So send Ferdinand out first. Because he's the only one of 2 competent people right now. And also hoping he gets hurt.
He's like, oh shit. Don't you see what happened? It's an ambush. He says,
I kind of figured that after we went flying across the street into another building.
He says, hurry, hurry. And he starts like reaching his hand down to grab somebody else.
Well, like I said, I want my competent people up there first, so send out Slate.
All right, and Slate comes up, and she's like, oh, crap.
So what equipment were they able to grab?
Oh, everybody's got their guns on them, at least. Because it's all strapped to use, right?
Okay, yeah.
So the only thing that might have gone flying is maybe a few grenades, and maybe Porkins' food, and maybe any other extra crap you've kind of had in your pockets, but the stuff that's strapped to you seems okay.
Will Porkins' lack of food send him into a rage by any chance?
And we'll see.
Is he going to be a berserker? Okay, so what's happening right now? So we have
So Slate says, sir, it appears as though we're being attacked by the Iron Eagles, the white supremacist group.
Yes.
That we've been ignoring.
Well, I'm more focused on these tinkers here, and
then she's like,
it's come down from top that it's not nice to.
He's like, hurry up, you idiot! We gotta get out of this van now. Ferdinand says.
Ferdinand, I'm the leader. Everybody get out of the goddamn van now!
No, and then who's going up next? You see?
Well, I'll help Dolph up. I don't know. It's like, is anybody in the van severely injured? That's what I had asked earlier.
You all have minor bash damage.
Okay, so we're not that bad. Everybody a little bit dazed or a little bit?
Yeah, you guys rolled through in a van.
No, but
on
no,
your
I mean
sides
like anybody have a concussion
and hit into the sides and each other. Actually, let me take a look here. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and say not really. You seem to all be. Some of you are bruised more than others, though.
Okay, so let's help out. We'll send Dolph.
But because you were kind of in a tube, it's not really that bad.
Okay,
and you all have armor on. I mean.
Yeah, because the only people really I think standing was me and Porkins because I was the ones hollering. So yeah, let's help. I'm gonna push Dolph up to them.
And meanwhile, Slate just starts. Her gun starts going off like with her rubber bullets. She's already shooting.
I don't think that'll be very effective. So we're sending up Dolph, but we're gonna send up Porkins. Leave the food. Get out.
Oh, yes, sir.
Ready your gun.
Ferdinand is just like, "Oi, you fat fuck! Oh God!"
Okay, I would like to help him by pushing from underneath because he has the foam gun.
And you start pushing on him, and he's just like, "Oh, sir!" He's just trying to. Let's see if he can pull himself up. No, he's not much help either. He's just like, "Sir,
Pepper, help push him!"
Yes, sir, right away. Okay, so he starts going up a little bit more now. And
so we have 3 people pushing him up.
And it's Dolph?
Dolph's outside and Slate's outside, but Slate's firing.
Okay. No, did Dolph make it out? I thought
No,
Dolph went out?
Dolph
was the next one behind Perkins. Dolph is also helping. Okay, he didn't help much. And then who's the last one? The teen, right?
Oh yeah, Maelstrom.
Maelstrom surprisingly not either. So it's just like Dolph, what's his name? Porkins kind of looks like Winnie the Pooh in that frickin' coming out of his little hole, and his like whole butt and sides are just blocking the whole van. And Jigs it as like Pepper, sorry, what's her name? Slate is the only one like shooting right now that you can hear.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna say, Porkins, don't report me to HR, but I think you need to lose a little bit of weight.
And he says, "Oh, sir, can I just end?" Actually, let's take a look at what happens next.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Maelstrom can push the wind. Can he just aim up and make him fly out, like applying pressure to Pooh in the freaking honey tree and push him out? Go boop.
That's actually a good question. Let me take a look at his character sheet. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. It's on a different page, so I have to go to that page now. This is really, you guys really did the worst thing. Like, this might be the end of your journey, honestly. I don't know why you decided to stay in your van like that, but, let me go down. Let's see his power. Hope maybe this will save you. Power. Here we go. Wind tunnel, short period. Yeah, I guess you can sort of have him use his power and try it.
Try to push him out?
No, you can have him use his power. You can tell him if you want to use his power.
Yeah, just I want him to use his power to use the wind to push him.
So
without blocking us in.
Well, he already kind of used his
strength. He was pushing
his strength to push. So anyway, as that was happening, actually, let me just look at his power real quick.
He's a wizard. Make him use his magic. I mean, he's a cape. Make him use his wind.
Yeah, use your wind cape. Actually, you know what?
I want to see Porkins come flying out of that van like a potato out of a potato gun.
So as that was happening, another volley comes down. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so another volley. You just hear on the top of the van, and you just hear what's his name, Ferdinand and Dolph go, "Oh, fucking fuck!" And then you hear Slate continue shooting. And so what would you...
I want him to push him out because we need to get out there.
So you just yell? What do you say?
Oh, am I yelling orders to them or am I yelling
at... You're Carter.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to... Like, they'll be able to hear me while I go over the thing. Well, I want Maelstrom to push Pooh out of the honey tree. I want to push him out.
I just want to know what you say to him.
Damn it, Topher, make yourself useful and blow him. I mean...
He's like, huh?
Just use your wind and push him out.
And
Create-
he's
create
just
a-
like, oh, right. And then he suddenly uses the wind.
Create a wind force.
Yeah. So he uses his power. All right. So his power comes out, and it comes out horizontally to the side. And so what happens is it does manage to rock the van over and knock it to the side. And now it's sort of right. It's now right side up. But it also deposited 3 of your members onto the ground right in front of you. And so they're all kind of like laying in a heap. Because they were standing on what is
I wanted you to fire straight up, not like...
He's like, I don't think my power works like that.
Well, this was a learning experience. Apparently, if you're a straight shooter, you can only shoot straight lines in front of you. Got it.
So you can kind of look out the side now, and you see that like Dolph and Ferdinand have like all iron spikes in their armor,
Jeez.
sticking out of them, where they got like shot.
Okay. So now that I can see, can you tell me what do I see in front of me? Like how many enemies other than those guys?
Well,
What guys know?
you poke your head out, or
Yeah, I'm gonna poke my head out, and I just to get an idea to see what's going on.
So you see a couple of things actually.
So that you can start drawing your
From
little
your
map, so I
side,
get
yeah.
an idea where I'm at.
Now that the van is right side up, you see a couple of people in costumes,
Okay.
and you see
How many?
a couple of mooks.
Two? So
You
two costumes,
see-
two mooks.
You see 4 people.
So that
costumes.
that would be few or several, because couple means
several.
two.
Sorry,
few
you
means
mean
3.
several.
Yeah, several.
As
Several
of right now,
mooks.
well, it's all kind of flashing by you real fast because you're just looking like in the middle of just having the van rocked again.
Well, hello, grammar Nazi here. Not actual Nazi, just
Yeah. Well, these are Nazis.
Yeah.
These are actual Nazis. And you see at least 4 of them who look like they're wearing an outlandish costume, and you can see at least 5 or 6 who look like they're just in regular, kind of clothing, like, jeans, leather jackets, shit like that.
Okay, so
Shaved heads.
I looked. So am I able to do any actions now, or is it gonna be on to the next person?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say you just use a minor action to talk. So.
Okay. Am I able to get out of the van and jump up top to the foam gun, because I want to check it?
That would probably be a double move.
Well, how about this? How about I? So our 3 team members are lying in front.
They're like prone, yeah.
And like how far in front of me? Like are they on top of each other? Are they all next to each other on the ground?
They're all next to each other,
Okay.
yeah.
Is there any cover that I can get to?
Actually,
Because the van is right next to pencils are actually.
Well, it went slamming into the.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like
Side
we
of
obviously
a-
can't hide behind the van. So, is there any?
You have a pen too? Oh, actually, I have a pen. I'll try to give you a little.
Yeah, because I
Now
need a
that the
little
sort
bit
of initiative finally started, so here was the warehouse.
Yeah, I'm trying to make things exciting because I apparently am very
Right.
weird. I'm trying to give people tacos.
You're a very strange guy. So here's the van now. Actually, no, it's more. Actually, well, I kind of screwed that up. It should be a bit more like right here because it is rolled again.
Yeah.
But it's sort of right about there. So there's a wall on one side of you. Actually, the van rolled on top of a bunch of corpses. There's a few other corpses scattered around.
Okay.
And then there's your 3 teammates here. And then there's some corpses that are scattered here. This is kind of a bad map. But anyway.
I'm having trouble understanding what it is.
And then you can see enemies there.
Sorry, I went to go see if I had a little dinky or something lying around.
So anyway, here's the wall. Here's where your van crashed.
Okay,
Here's your guys. These are still inside.
So
You
we're
can
on the other side of
See
the
enemies
street.
over there.
so all
This
the
is just
enemies,
a wall.
So there's a wall, and they're on the other side with their backs to a wall.
No, there's just in an open area now.
So we're all like literally there's open area. There's no obstacles. It's just like
Well, no, the
straight
van. The van. You could kind of get behind the van.
shot. Okay.
The van is not flush to the wall.
Okay,
As I said,
so-
it just rolled over like that. So there's a
Okay,
van's
so
worth
there's
of-
about a van's width there.
of
Okay.
space between you and the wall. Yeah.
But other than that, there's no other cover, right?
Not really, because the way you got thrown.
Okay. And we're in a big open area. We're across like.
Well,
probably
there's a couple of different buildings. Like there's this warehouse and there's a couple of others, but there's some distance. Like you'd have to run all along this wall.
Okay, so
and
there's
get to
only
the
4
next
enemies in
one.
front of me.
No, I just drew like that. There's about 10 of them that you can see. But
Okay.
a couple of them are closer already. There's 2 of them that are closer.
You'll have to give me some movement in a minute, but yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out of the van.
Yep.
So that's my movement. And let's go for all. I'm gonna get out of the van and I'm gonna move. How big are the spikes sticking out of the people on the ground? Is like, can I hide behind a spike? Is there like a lot? You said a lot
They're
came
like
from the sky.
They're like needles.
Oh, only needles? Okay, because I thought it was like girders for a second. So okay, that doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna step out of the thing. Can I get from there to the back of the van, like just to around the
Yeah,
corner?
no problem.
Okay. While I'm doing that, making the movement to there, can I toss a foam grenade in their general direction?
That would be your standard action.
So I would stop in the middle of that run. Okay.
No, you can do that and then run around.
Okay. So let me toss a grenade at the closest group,
Okay.
and then move to cover behind the van.
Okay, hold on, let me take a look here. It says they're iron skewers. So yeah, I'm gonna say they're like little needles. So they look like, maybe that in the ground like that, like
Okay.
like a 1 inch in thickness or so, and maybe a foot long, 2 feet long.
Yeah. No. I had for some reason I had a vision of like girders or like like not like it's okay.
Okay, let me just take a look at these 2's powers. So there's 2 capes who are a bit closer to you. Are you throwing them at like the 2 closer?
The capes that are closest if I can hit them.
All right.
Like you know what I mean?
Actually, no. There's a couple of them who are closer. 3 of them are closer, and then actually most of them are closer except for the one other cape who just shot you. So you can throw it at the group, but they're kind of spread out. Let me take a look here.
Like I want to do maximum
Yeah.
damage
You're gonna
that I
toss
can.
it. You're gonna toss it. All right, just give me a sec.
Because I'm just trying to get out of the way.
Yeah. Condition damage, ongoing effects. That's just a problem. I just want to see if any of them have a... Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and say you hit. So your grenade managed to take out like several... Your grenade goes off and then you run. That's all you know.
Okay, so I don't see if anybody gets actually gooed or nothing.
Unless you wanted to stop and not...
No,
do the
I just
whole
want to get
round.
behind the van
Alright,
for now.
So you're behind the van.
Because
So
I
your
want
grenade
cover.
went off and you're behind the van.
Okay. So who's up next?
Well, did you say anything to your teammates too, or I'm assuming they're just
Okay,
start getting out.
look, so all my teammates are yells like get to cover.
Yeah. All right, so 3 of them are prone already. That's not good. That guy already went. Topher went, but he can also run at the same time. So Topher manages to get out, and who else was in there? Pepper and Porkins. Porkins was kind of in.
No, Porkins. I must have had.
No, Porkins is prone on the ground too. So also because he was stuck in the actual door.
Yeah, he rolled out. After
So only
he was
Pepper
done.
manages to get out also. So Pepper manages to get out, and the cape Maelstrom gets out. And then you got 4 people on the ground. And you got out.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all of yous. All right. Manipulate people bodily. Can slam people out of the strength. So you see, so that's all you're gonna do?
Well, that's all I can do at the
Yeah,
moment
yeah.
is that. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Who's up next? Let's.
Well, that's it. So that's pretty much it for you guys.
So Pepper's still inside the van.
No, Pepper's out.
Oh, he's out. Are they all hidden
Yeah.
behind the van with me, or do they all?
Yeah, they're all coming around. There's 3 of yous now behind the van.
Okay.
Oh, that was you went behind the van?
Yeah, I just thought of the mistake I
So
made.
as that happens, the van
I realize how bad of an issue that was.
kind of gets. You feel a very large impact, and the van gets slammed into and. Let's take a look here. Oh, I'll re-roll that one.
Yeah, you had a low, a high,
All right.
mid.
So the van goes boof and it hits into the wall. Actually, let's roll that. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't manage.
It kind of tips, but not.
No, the van gets knocked like as though you had sort of just kicked like a tissue box. The van goes flying again backwards,
Okay.
and it kind of goes into the wall of the factory.
Okay, with us
with you in between it.
on a 1?
No. Well, yeah. Well, the van didn't really go through the wall.
Oh, okay.
The van kind of
okay.
bounced off the wall. So
And
you
us
guys all
in it.
have some pretty
Bad.
moderate bash damage. I'm gonna go ahead and say. So yeah, I'm gonna say you have like some pretty bad bashes now.
Me, Pepper, and Topher. Ouch.
I should look at the actual. Oopsie. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's not loading right now. I'm trying to like salvage this. Okay. I'm like, do you have critical bashes or you just got hit with a van?
It was a 1 though. It was a 1.
So yeah, I'll give you all moderate bashes because you got hit with a van though.
Yeah, it's still a lot, but it's like because on a 1 I thought it would be like, oh, they hit the van, but it didn't go all the way to the wall.
No, I was
We're
gonna
not getting
no,
put-
no, the wall was there. This was the space. Here's the van.
Yeah, there's about
and the van went boom.
There's about a car's
And you were standing right there.
Yeah.
So it was like a van kind of it's like a van ran into you, but from the side.
Okay.
And you got
Ouch.
sandwiched between that and a wall.
I'm just saying it was a 1. It's like moderate bash. Yeah. There's no
I was
good.
looking at your saving throw. I'm trying to make sure you don't die right now. Hold on a second.
No, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Well, not make sure you don't die. I'm trying to see if you die or not. I just got to get to the injuries real fast because I didn't really expect you to do that either. Let's see here. Wound charts. Let's go to wounds. Yeah, I should have kept that open too. For next time, if you make it to next time. Wound charts. All right. Cuts. Bashes. No, it was more than that. Moderate bashes. A club. Punches. Super string. Oh, collision with the car moving at moderate speed. Okay, so that's a moderate bash. Okay. That's fine. Do you have moderate bash damage?
Okay.
Yeah, because critical bash is more like hit by a train or car on the highway. Ooh, but hit by the Leviathan, fell off a skyscraper.
A 1. Keep that in
Okay,
mind.
it's a 1, so I'll give you a moderate bash, all of yous, to your bodies. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I have to roll for all of yous. 5, 3. I
So-
did actually with 3. Yeah,
so my question-
1 high and 2 low.
My question was, though my other question would be, you hit the van towards it, crushed us. What happens to the people who were lying in front of the van?
Nothing, because they were on the other side of it.
Okay. No, I'm just making sure it's like if.
But it bounced. It hit you now and it bounced off. So I guess
I was trying to make sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you have enough room now. But if any body part is unarmored, okay, unarmored target suffers. Wall up, thrown off to down, staggered in the ensuing turn. If you're thrown at least 5 feet during obstacles, they instead suffer an added temporary moderate bash instead. Ah, okay. No associated effect. Fades after 1 round. But you were armored. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that you got hit by a fucking van, though. Again, you got hit by a fucking van.
It depends on the amount of force, because they could have hit me with the van, but it could just simply be with a 1 pushing us into the wall without.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
Smashing
it mostly,
us.
I'm gonna say it mostly hit you in the torso.
Because it's like if it was 06, I'd understand if we went through the wall and we're dead.
Yeah, that's what I was rolling for. See if it knocked you through the wall.
But
It
on a 1,
amazingly didn't really.
with a 1, the way I was viewing
So
it was-
amazingly, they kind of whiffed whatever just happened, because you still don't really know what happened. You know the van got hit by something, but it didn't really get hit as hard as it could have. So I'm gonna say you're really hurt inside.
Because I just assumed that they hit whatever way and went and pushed us into a wall, but
Pain to torso.
I would have thought more
You
like
got a
we'd
lot
be-
of pain in your torso right
I would
now.
have thought we'd be more pinned than with wound.
You
But
got
not,
a lot of pain to your torso. -1 to the following: brawn, athletics, or guts. Brawn first. All right. So all of you, I'm gonna go ahead and say all of you are pretty much. You feel a lot of pain in your torso, but you got some armor, so that protected you. You're not really crushed, but it feels like something really hurts in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Oh boy.
Can I say that? Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah, you can say that if you want.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
You can go ahead. And
I think we need to all go home. I need to go have a lie down. Go have an aspirin.
You can say that if you want.
They don't care. I know what I'm saying.
So I'm trying to figure out who just hit you. Okay, this one just hit you. So now you got another one. Please do something that won't total party kill. Entry to hit. Okay, control over it. Mental power. Mental connected manipulation. Yada yada. Slide.
Exciting radio.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't really expect that I was gonna have to do this.
With me, expect the unexpected.
Adamant. Here we go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I, do I have anything white on me? Can I stick it out like in the tip of my gun and go parlay, parlay? I would like to parlay with you.
And maybe hold on. People bodily. Okay. Boost. Plate mail.
I've heard I've had a reputation that's
power.
dubious and threatening. Let us talk.
Metal resistance.
Maybe we can come to a middle ground and we can assist each other in ways.
So yeah, you guys are all down on the ground. All right. So that's all that happens. So the next thing that happens is
is this the end of Chuck Carter and the gang?
It kind of could be because you made
Find out
some bad choices.
now.
Actually, Will's